Hello, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. If you're new here, my name's Savannah, and today we are doing a massive declutter. We are going down where I've never taken you before, which is into my dingy, messy basement. My basement is definitely where all the junk goes. It's where we keep all of our extra sporting gear, things I'm planning to donate and to sell. It's a major holding zone and it has gotten out of control. I feel like I can barely move down there right now. And the reason, the catalyst for this basement declutter is actually because I am moving. I am moving in 2023. I've lived in California for almost 10 years now, and so this is going to be a huge change. It's been a dream of mine and my husband's to make a big move, and we've had some new opportunities pop up in our life that will allow us to be a little more free range. And a huge part of this move is that we are downsizing in a major way. We are donating and selling 80 to 90% of our belongings and putting the remaining 10 to 20% in storage, and actually traveling around the country to a few different cities and giving them a try. We're planning to stay in each place for a few weeks or even a few months to see what daily life would look like there for us, to see if we would maybe eventually want to plant roots there to raise our family. And what's going to be fun for you guys and this channel is that I'm going to be taking you with me for all of the decluttering and for the move. I've never done anything like this before, so this will be a whole new experience for me and for you guys. So let's head downstairs and kick off this whole house moving declutter with a good old-fashioned basement declutter. Okay, it's time to head down into my creepy basement. I don't know about you, but I've always found basements to be really scary, or at least my childhood home one was. This is my unfinished basement. The roof is not that high. It's not looking too good down here, you guys. Once upon a time it was organized, but after the holidays, things got crazy. Also, I have my washer and dryer down here. To do laundry in this creepy basement is not ideal, but if you live in California, you know it is really hard to just even afford a place that has a washer and dryer. So I am grateful even to have these. Also, a lot of these things are my husband's. I'm not gonna be touching anything that's his. I find that it's never good to declutter other people's stuff. It makes them very mad. Okay, I found a few bins. I have this old plastic laundry hamper that's pretty big and this plastic clear tub. So I'm gonna use these to put everything I'm not keeping in. So I'm gonna set you down and start digging in. Extra pasta, so I'm gonna bring this upstairs. I'm gonna create a little pile here on the washer of things I'm gonna bring upstairs. I found extra baby wipes, so we need to use those. We'll go through those. These are my Poshmark clothes that haven't sold yet. I'm gonna hold out for another couple weeks just in case they do sell, because I am here for a couple more months and there's some nice stuff in here. But whatever doesn't sell, I'm gonna donate to my local clothing charity shop. I'm friends with the gal that runs it and I know she could really use some clothes. So I'm going to set this aside for now. Christmas decor. I recently decluttered my Christmas decor. I had so many giant tubs and I fit everything for Christmas in here, including my Christmas lights. So I'm pretty impressed with this. And yes, I will hold on to Christmas decorations because that's something I want to have with us in the future. Breast pump, I'm ready to let this go. Tried to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Apparently you can't sell medical equipment on there. So I'm gonna post this on my local Buy Nothing group because I'm sure a mom would love it. Baby bottle warmer, same thing. So I'm gonna pass this on to another mom. It's so dark and creepy down here. It's a crazy rainstorm out right now. So it's like 4 p.m. and yet it is dark. But I need to get this done even though lighting is not basement. Lighting is not great in the basement. Yeah, it's a little foreboding down here. I feel like there's gonna be like a ghost in the background. But here we are, that's like basement times, right? I'm going to go through these cleaning supplies right here because I don't think we need everything. A lot of this stuff we picked up during the pandemic. We have quite a bit of Lysol. Again, I don't think we really need these. And I think there are so many other people in our community that could use these Lysols. We have quite a bit of Clorox wipes as well. So I'm gonna hold on to just one thing of Clorox wipes. Next cleaning box, I'm gonna start going through this one. Pet odor, we don't have pets, never had pets. Don't know why we have this. Another Lysol. Febreze, I don't use Febreze anymore. Goo Gone. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna bring my sponges upstairs and see what we get through. Otherwise, I'm not planning to bring these to the new house. Fabric guard protectant. I'm going to declutter this. I'm not planning to use it for any projects before we leave. Water bottle cleaners. Never used these since we got them a few years ago. That about does it for our cleaning supplies. And then we have these little fridge organizers that we never really use. They didn't work for me, putting fruits and vegetables in these. It's like, that's what the drawers are for.
So I'm gonna let this go as well. Okay, look what I found. Scanner and laptop, my old laptop that I have not used in a long time. It's from college. I just don't need either of these. So I'm gonna figure out what to do with the laptop. I think there's some kind of Apple laptop recycling program, and I'm gonna give away or sell the scanner. This is one of those boxes I never opened from the last move, so that is a sure tell sign that I don't need it. Okay, it is raining so hard and there is crazy lightning going on. Let me show you. Maybe it's not that crazy. Crazy to me. I'm making progress. Here's my pile of things I'm decluttering. And then I am working my way through this surface here. I have a long, sorry, dark in the shadows vampire, a long way to go. I don't know if I'm quite ready to take on those boxes today, but I think I might get in this little crevice corner and get a few things that aren't quite like sports gear, but are more camping adjacent. Let me get in there and see what I find. Camping chairs, this one's not very nice and we've had it for a long time, and I think when we finally get camping chairs again, I'm gonna get a new one. So I'm gonna let this one go and give it to someone else. It's still totally usable. Also another kind of stadium chair. These ones are pretty beat. We love them. They're called Crazy Creek chairs. I'm gonna ask my husband on these. I'm not gonna quite let go of them yet. This is a Coleman cooler, giant white cooler. It's worked for us. We've used it for quite a few years, but I'm not planning to bring this with us and someone else can still use it. So I'll probably sell this one or donate it. These are some faux leather gather mats. They're mats that kids can play on or you can throw down for a picnic. So we have a few of these. I think I'll only bring one with us to our future home and maybe sell the others or give them to friends. But I'm gonna set these aside so my husband can pick which color he wants to keep. Another gather mat. And here we have a backpacking sleeping pad. This is my husband's call, so I'm gonna let him make the decision on this one and set it aside. Okay, I have to be honest on what's going on in here. My son's taking a nap, it's pouring down rain, and I'm not being very organized. Like, this is all donate. I think my son's gonna wake up any time, and so I know my time's limited down here. So let's get through a little bit more and then probably come back tomorrow and finish the job. Hello, good morning. The sun is shining. Well, kind of, and we just got back from the science center. My son fell asleep in the car, and so I figured I should take advantage of this time. I went down to check back in the basement. I did have a little bit of flooding down here last night, but everything is still intact. And you can see a little bit better down here now with a little bit of sunlight. Okay, so over here I'm feeling pretty good. I have my cleaning supplies decluttered. I want to hold on to those boxes. I'm going to dive into those, not this second, but I'm gonna get to them next. But right now what I wanna do is go through all these miscellaneous tools and things. So let's get started. I'm going to declutter this tool area. Okay, I feel like I decluttered as much as I can as far as tools and things go. I really decluttered a lot of broken things, the things we're not gonna use, you know, old spackle things that have been dried up. Yeah, this is long gone. And yeah, just some random screws, a lot of things that came with furniture sets. And then the rest of it I put inside this box in this bin, because this will be for my husband to go through. And there's also other odds and ends that are my husband's. Like this bag has like a bicycle tire repair kit. Definitely needs to be consolidated better and packed better into boxes. He will deal with. Okay, next, yeah, there's grass growing into my basement. I'm gonna go through some bins right here. I think there's baby stuff in them, but truly I cannot remember. We have an extra car seat. This was our travel car seat. It's a Doona. I don't know if you guys have used a Doona, but it's pretty sweet. I think there's more demand for Doona strollers in the Bay Area, so it may be more beneficial to sell it off before we leave. Woo! Move the Doona and see what the heck is in this box. Okay, this is all my husband's receipts from the last few years from his taxes, or that he wants to hold on to for his taxes. He definitely likes to hold on to things more than I do, which is totally fair. We don't have to have the same opinions or ideas on how to stay organized, but I will try to persuade him to digitize those. Okay, let me see what else is down here. So we have the receipt box, and then we have this metal box. That's also my husband's. Everything is a bit chaotic right here though, like really crammed. So I'm going to just do a little bit of organizing so that when he does come down here to look through his stuff, it will be easier. So let's do a little organizing. seeing a lot of sparkling water. I think my husband got this from Costco and I didn't know these were down here. So I'm gonna move these sparkling waters over to our keep side and I'm gonna bring these upstairs and we can get drinking them. Okay, we've got the Doona box. I don't usually save boxes for things because I feel like it takes up way too much space, but my husband is convinced that you'll get a little better resale value if you do keep the box. And we usually do plan on reselling things when we buy them. We factor that into our investment. So here's the box. I guess we saved it and maybe he'll prove me wrong. My backpacking backpack, I use this one time, you guys. I love to camp, love camping, but backpacking, not as much my thing. I don't like carrying heavy stuff and I really don't even like hiking that much. I like more kind of chilling at the beach sort of atmosphere. But all in all, I have not really used this backpack. It's basically brand new. So I'm gonna list this to sell on Facebook Marketplace. It is winter. Backpacking is more of a summer thing, so not the perfect season. I wish I had a little more foresight and I had listed it this past summer, but what can you do? Light bulbs, I don't really have a strong opinion on these. I think my husband will care more what we do with these. So I'm gonna set them with his decision pile. This bin is more baby gear extra, so these are parts of things that we own, like an infant insert for a car seat and for a stroller. Again, it's kind of the resale value things. So I'm gonna set this over with our keep pile and revisit because it's not an instant no for me. I just saw a lizard. Freaking lizard. I've never seen a lizard here before. Lizard. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too creepy, but yeah, I guess there's wildlife down here. When the storm comes, the lizards come. I've never seen a lizard at my house here. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay, I can't get back into it because I don't know what to do with the lizard. I just let him run free. He's gonna get into my stuff. I really don't want to touch him. I feel like I'm not gonna be fast enough to get him. He's touching my son's diaper box. It's just the outside of the box, but he's like, he has one hand on it. What would you do? Let me know in the comments. For now, I'm just gonna, I guess, continue doing nothing and just keep an eye on him. Okay, I decided I'm gonna be brave because I don't think the lizard likes it down here either. So I found this old rag t-shirt. I think this won't be too, oh my. Okay, he's under the t-shirt. Why is this now the lizard saga? Okay, he's under there. Okay, I'm gonna just scoop up the t-shirt and throw it through that tiny door. Wish me luck. Okay, I did it. Let's see if he's free. Lizard! Oh my gosh, awesome. Yay! He made it to grass. Okay, cool. Whew, I'm so much more relaxed now. Let's get decluttering. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good here about the tool zone. Again, I'm not decluttering this entire basement. That will come later today. I'm just getting the top, 10 to 20% of the things down here that I know can go immediately. So over in this corner, it's still a little kooky because those are things that belong to my landlord. And then over here, these are my husband's things that I've organized for him. So he'll go through these. I have some Christmas lights. Those are our exterior ones. I don't really want to bring them, but I'm gonna let my husband weigh in. He's got his shop vac. Then over here, these paints and paintbrushes are also our landlord. So I'm not gonna be touching those. And that brings us to all of our hobby boxes. I have some kitchen items. This is a pickler triangle. It's a kind of climbing apparatus toy for toddlers and kids. Probably put those into storage. So I'm gonna move those aside and I'm gonna get digging in the boxes here. Wish me luck. I just, I don't wanna open the boxes at all. Extra duffel bags, guitar case, so I'm gonna use these for packing, so definitely holding on to these. Holy kid stuff. These are really summer toys, so it's kind of a bummer to let them go during winter, but I'm sure there's someone in our neighborhood or some friends that will love to use them. This is a fancy coffee maker we bought for a couple $100, but we use our French press instead because we we like it better. So yeah, we prefer the $15 coffee maker. But I think my husband may want this for a future house. This was a gift I got him for Christmas, so I'm gonna let him decide. This bin is all car stuff, so I'm gonna let my husband go through this one. It's so heavy, I don't even want to move it. Okay, so not too much progress over here, not as much as I would like, but looking in these bins, they are almost all exclusively my husband's belongings. I mean, they're family things, but they're things that he purchased and that he's more passionate about, like all of our skiing gear, rock climbing gear, etc. So I'm gonna leave those as is and he can take a look through them. I have collected so much down here, even more than I thought with this first initial sweep, and I feel really, really good. So I'm gonna pull everything out. I'm gonna let the pretty good stuff, the usable stuff, go on my local Buy Nothing group, and then I'm either going to throw away, recycle, or compost anything that's too far gone that we're not using anymore. And then with anything I can get some money back on, I'm going to sell it most likely on Facebook Marketplace.
And that is everything that I have decluttered out of my basement today. I feel like it's a really, really good start for my first declutter sesh. This is truly all the things that we do not use at all, really a lot of floater items that have just been lurking, and all that's left for me to do is to separate things into donate, sell, and trash/recycle.
Now that I'm done decluttering, I'm gonna put everything kind of back in their place. We are still here for another few months, so it needs to be functional and livable down here. I just wanted to get a little head start, a jump start to get me pumped about decluttering and feel like I've had some progress. So let's get things back in order. And before I go, I thought I'd give you guys one more look at the basement because it's looking much better. It's a little less creepy and spooky. Not everything is gone, but I think we have a great start. And that's a wrap on my basement declutter round one. Thanks for joining me down in the trenches through the storm, through the lizard saga. We really saw some stuff down there in the basement, and please stay tuned for way more decluttering videos. As I mentioned, I'm decluttering my entire house, like my entire house. So everything's going. Also, big update, I just got a text from a friend inviting me to join in a garage sale. You guys, I was a huge garage saler growing up. All of my clothes, toys, everything, we scored at garage sales, and I've never hosted a garage sale. Well, the friend's hosting it, but I am bringing all my stuff. So I'm definitely gonna document the garage sale because it just sounds like a ton of fun, and I'm hoping to make a little cash back at the garage sale. And BT Dubs, Dustin went through all of his receipts and recycled them, so that's a win for me. Stay tuned, garage sales, decluttering, I'm gonna be doing it all and then eventually moving. We are moving in a few months, so this is all gonna happen fast for me and fast for you guys too. Can't wait to take you along. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps my channel out. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you here in the family. Also, please comment below anything you want to see in my decluttering videos. Maybe there's something you want me to cover or speak about. Comment below. I will definitely include it. I read all of my comments and respond to them. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I'll catch you in my next video. Have a fun day. Bye.